What's up, guys? Dragon here, and I figured I'd bring you guys a brand new series. This is going to be episode 1. This series is going to be about cartoon theories, just theories in general. So hopefully you guys will enjoy this. Let me know if you do in the comments. Stick tuned to watch the whole thing. It is pretty cool. The first episode is going to be about the Rugrat theory. I don't know if you guys know about it, but if you don't, you're about to find out. And if you know it, then if you want to watch it, awesome. So I'm going to turn it over to Dragonscarypasta now, and hopefully you guys enjoy.
Do you guys remember the show, The Rugrats? I do. I remember watching them every day on Nickelodeon. But what if what you saw wasn't reality? What if the Rugrats were all a figment of Angelica's demonic and unimaginable imagination? This is the Rugrat theory. Chucky died in 1986, along with his mother in a car crash. That's why Chaz is such a nervous wreck all the time. Chaz would eventually go on a trip to Paris to find love again. That's how we met Kira. The two married, and Kira eventually got a green card to return to America with Chaz. Kira was relatively happy with her life now, but still struggled with addiction, which is why she lost her daughter, Kimmy. Angelica would then create her next creation. She imagined Kimmy from the stories Kira would tell her. Tommy was born in 1988, but he was a stillborn. That's why Stu was constantly in the basement making toys for his son who never had a chance to live. The DeVilles had an abortion in 1990. Angelica couldn't figure out whether it would be a boy or a girl, thus creating the twins Phil and Lil. The only Rugrat not to be fictional, however, was unborn Tommy's brother, Bill. However, Angelica didn't know the difference between Bill and her creations. Bill would always cry and never listen to Angelica. Bill would also refuse to disappear like the others did when Angelica was angry with them. This made Angelica start to hit Bill on the head constantly. Due to this, he sustained a brain hemorrhage, which resulted in a deformation. As he grew up, his damage only became more evident, and by the time he was 9, he lived as an outcast, being ridiculed for his weirdness and retardation. The immense guilt over this is what led Angelica to briefly uncreate the Rugrats until her experience with hallucinogenics. At this point, you're probably wondering how a little girl could have such a demonic imagination. Well, let me tell you how. In a judgmental world, Angelica's mom actually died of a heroin overdose in 1982. Just after Angelica was born, Drew in his depression married a gold-digging whore that Angelica idolized because she fooled herself into thinking it was her real mom. But she always had a concept of her real mom. Angelica took a Barbie doll and made it after her mom's image, also giving it the name Cynthia. Cynthia wore an unwashed orange dress that had jacked up hair. Angelica obviously became addicted to it. As I mentioned earlier, Angelica became addicted to hallucinogenics. This is where All Grown Up comes in. The being that Angelica was addicted to various narcotics, it only aggravated her schizophrenia, bringing her back into her childhood and her creations she obsessed over. Because of time lapse between the present and the last time she interacted with her creations, she made them older. By this time, Angelica was constantly dropping hits of acid, so she would never have to leave her creations. Her creations were her only company besides Susie, which was her only real friend. Angelica spent the last of her days in the back of the school, in the cafeteria. She imagined friends around her, playing with the lives of her creations, until she overdosed at age 15 guys enjoyed that little theory. This is Dragonscarypasta reminding you, don't close your eyes. It's nothing but surrender.